lines ST and U are perpendicular bisectors of the sides of triangle FGH and meet at J. If JG equals 2x plus 4, JH equals 2y minus 2, JF equals 8, and HI equals 3z minus 4, find x, y, and z. So, according to definition of a bisector divides to a line segment and it will equal on both sides. So 3z minus 4, which is HI, is bisected by line U. So that means 3z minus 4 will equal 8. And then you solve from there.
Okay, so we solve from there. So 3z equals 12, z equals 4.
And the same thing is on the bottom. Since line S bisects GJ and JF, 2x plus 4 will equal 8.
So we have x equals 2 and z equals 4.
And then if you look at the choices, D is the only one where x will equal 2 and z equals 4.
Okay. The other thing I just want to point out is JF, which is the distance from the circumcenter to the vertice, that's going to be the same as he said for JG. It's also going to be the same for JH. So 2y minus 2 is going to be equal to 8. When you solve, you get y equals 5. Great job.
C is an altitude. Angle CYW equals 6x plus 40, and the angle WZC equals 19x. Find M, the measure of angle WZC. So, since ZC is an altitude, you know that it meets line segment YX at a 90-degree angle. So you can put there that C is 90-degree angle. From there, you know the equations of CYW and MCC. So you can set it all equal to 180.
So just hold on a second. So this is 6x plus 40. Right? That one,
19x.
19x. So you want to set that all equal to
180.
Plus 90. Okay, now what do we guys do?
From there, you simplify until you get 25x equals 50.
Okay, so just real quick, 6x plus 19x is going to be 25x. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and take this and this. That would have been 0 and that would have been 90, right? Mm-hmm. Subtract 40 on both sides. So x equals 2, which is exactly what you said.
And then you insert the value of x into the equation of angle WZC, and then you get WCZ equals 19x, which means it equals 38a.
Awesome. Great job.
Line XW is an angle bisector, and angle YXZ is equal to 10x plus 32. Angle WXY is equal to 11x minus 14, and angle XZY equals 10x. Find the measure of angle WZX. Is line XW an altitude?
Okay, so what did you do first?
First, since I knew it was an altitude, and it intersected into line YXZ, I divided 10x plus 32 by 2.
Okay, so hold on. So this is 10x plus 32.
Yeah.
You divided that by 2, and you got 5x plus 16?
Yeah.
Okay, then what did you do?
And then I made it equal to 11x minus 14.
That sounds perfect. So 5x plus 16 equals 11x minus 14.
And then I added 14 to the side and subtracted 5x.
So here you got 30, and you got 6x, correct?
And I got x equals 5.
So if x equals 5, this angle here is,
If it 10x,
so 10 times 5 is,
50.
so that's 50. And this angle here was 11x minus 14, so that's,
That would be 55 minus 14. That would be 41.
So if this is 41 and this is 50, is this going to be 90?
No.
No, so it's not an altitude, because that's not 90 degrees.
Well, PKT is across from PT, which is a length of 11. Angle PVT,
It's VPT.
VPT is across from the segment VT, which is a length of 10. So that means that the angle VPT must be smaller than the angle PVT since 11 is greater than 10.
Awesome.
The answer of 5 is D. RU is greater than BU because BU, the triangle it is in, has degrees of 22 and 56, which add up to 78. In order to become a full triangle, the last angle has to add into 180, so it must equal 102. And the second segment, RU, is there is if you see the 111, it is supplementary. So the angle right next to it, right below it, must equal 180. So that angle must be 69, and 69 plus 35 is 104. So if it's a triangle, the last angle must be 76, and with that 76 is smaller than 102. So that must mean that RU is greater than BU.
RU is
Sorry, RU is smaller than
BU. No problem.
RU is smaller
Awesome,
than BU.
awesome job.
Determine whether the given measures can be lengths of the sides of a triangle. Write yes or no. Explain. 6. 5, 9, 14. A. No, the sum of the lengths of two sides is not greater than the third.
Great job.
Yeah.
Alright, for number 7, we have to find what AC equals, and it says it's not to scale. But we know that side EC equals 35 degrees, and DF equals 23 degrees. So, we know that DF, since DF is the midpoint, since DF starts at the midpoint of EC and it goes to the midpoint of AE, we know that the line parallel to it is going to be twice the size. So DF, since it's 23 degrees and AC is parallel to it, AC is going to be 46 degrees.
Great job.
Number 8. Find the value of x. The diagram is not to scale. Well, we know that that line in the middle is a mid segment because it's a midpoint of the side that adds up to 62 because each side is 31 and the bottom adds up to 42 and each side is 21. So we know that's a mid segment, which is going to be half of the length of x. So we do 27 times 2, and that would equal 54. So x equals 54, and the answer is C.
Oh, it didn't stop.
Yo,
Oh, it still didn't stop.
can you keep that on the video?
Why is it not stopping?
Because
Number 9. Line DF bisects angle EDG. Find the value of x. The diagram is not to scale. Since line DF is a bisector, that means that line segment EF and line segment FG have to be equal. So I said
Only, hold on a second, only because you do have the right angle symbols. Yes, okay, sorry about
so
that.
then after that I subtracted 7 from both sides.
Okay,
So I got 3x equals 15, and then I divided by 3. I got x equals 5, and that is A.
Number 10. Line DF bisects angle EDG. Find FG. The diagram is not to scale. Alright. So since DF is an angle bisector, that means angle EDF and angle FDG are congruent. And since line segment EF and line segment FG both meet at a 90-degree angle, all that is needed is EF and FG are equivalent to each other. So you set both of them equal to each other.
is that +5 or -5? I just can't
Minus 5.
read. Thank you.
So when you have to solve from there, and now you just have to use substitution into FG. So you substitute 4 into 3n, which is 12, minus 5 equals 7.
Yay, awesome.